Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pen Rambling. My name is Agnes and in this episode I'm going to show you what I've purchased during my trip to KL, a short vacation, and these are the things that I bought other than Pen Gallery. So I have a video what I purchased at Pen Gallery. Alright, so if you can see in front of you, I have a stack of paper and inks. So let's get right into it. The first thing is the ink. So the ink that I bought is Lamy from their own pop-up store, and then the color of it is tourmaline. I'm not so sure how you pronounce it, and it's very weird. Lamy doesn't seem to write the name of the ink outside their box, not even on the bottle itself. So I asked the sales attendants, I asked, how do you people know which color is what? So they said they refer to the color of the bottle. So Lamy better not produce color that is almost similar in their box to confuse their sales attendants. Lamy, why can't you even write, engrave the name, since you're already creating the box anyway? Okay, other than that, I bought two more small inks in sample size. Well, this is technically not sample size because they do sell it in this small. So this is Urban Coral des Torpicois. Just laugh at me. And Platinum Classic in Lavender Black. I think I like this one color. It changes very fast. And let's talk about the stack of books that I've got. So, should I start from the earliest one? Okay. The earliest one is this one only. Like this much. So, all this pile, except for the yellow Fabiano, is bought at Muji. So KL is easy to find Muji, and Muji is actually a shop where they sells, most of them is in made in Japan merchandise, things, products. So if you go there, you'll find a lot of things that's made in Japan. Problem is, if you want to find similar items but for a cheaper price, you go to Daiso, which is at the fixed price of 5 ringgit 90 cent, except for special corner where there is 200 yen, which is equivalent to about 11 ringgit something. Okay, put that aside. So let's show you what I've got. So number one is this thick A5 notebook. So this notebook, the paper is actually cream color and it is actually made in Japan. So I already tried to write one word. Okay, and it is a very beautiful, and it shows some shading of this ink, even though it's a very dark ink, and it's a very smooth paper. It's made in Japan, very plain. I don't mind my notebook being plain with nothing at all. It is very clean looking. Alright, so and then I bought this one. This is the other branch of Muji because I cannot find these four things. Okay, these four things and the main branch, no, on the first branch that I went to. So I got 2 dots and monthly planner, all undated, together with this ring binder. It's a very special ring binder that you may find in Kakuyo. So it's actually which way was it? And then it opens, and then when you close, you can close everything together. Okay, and then it can hold, I think, about 40 notes, 30 holes. Yeah, It will tell you what to do, how to open the, and I like it because it's refillable if you only want to use this together with a clear one. So they have another version which is in cardboard, I think, and if you have the hole punch for this, you can even hole punch it yourself or without. So these are the, all of them is made in Japan paper. So if anything with made in Japan paper, most of them can be used with fountain pen, and it's quite a good paper where it's comparable, where it's comparable with like Rhodia. I think it's even better than Rhodia in certain aspect, where there are paper with, like if you touch it, it's very smooth. It will be those type of paper that can show shading and sheening very well. Alright, next I'll go for this one first. So this is actually in a book, whereas the one that I got is in loose paper. So this one is in a book. Again, it is in cream color, which is my favorite type of color paper, and it is actually made in Japan. Now I don't want to peel it because it may like damage, even though it's like one corner only. Okay, so this is in the weekly version, whereas this one is in like in a monthly square version, also undated. So for those people who like to do planner but they prefer more space to write, so this will be a perfect book. Every time I start, I kind of like not continuing, so I hope I will. So I bought 3 of these, and don't ask me why 3. And then I got this one. It says here loose leaf, but it's not loose leaf as in one sheet per one sheet. It is actually already glued together, except that you are able to tear it away. So when you tear it, it becomes like this. Then it becomes a loose sheet. Now this one is not a very good paper to write with fountain pen, especially if your pen is very wet. Can you see what I mean? I know this is a stub, but this is not. This is only in like broad. This one is in medium, and you get this. So this too, if I do use it, I'm not going to plan to use the back of it because both of them reacts the same way, and it does feather a little bit. So sad, even though it's made in Japan. I can show you. Should I? I wish they didn't do this. Can you see? It's actually made in Japan. So most of the time, 19% of the time, any paper that's made in Japan is actually a very good paper. And I got, this one is similar to the first thicker book that I showed just now, this one. So this one is in the A6, A6, half of A5. So A6 paper is, again, cream color. It's cream color. So I got white paper. Hang on, where's my weight? This is in white, and this is in cream. So again, this is a made in Japan paper, and it's small. That means I can bring it anyway. I think I wrote something, yeah. Can you see that it does do a little bit of shading? I got 2. And then the last one that I got is, I love this paper. Okay, without cover and straight go to the thing. It's not wasteful. See? They don't do any cover, and you can even use the cover straight away. Or if you don't want to, you can do anything. How? I think my... See? inky fingers. All the fountain pen people can understand when it comes to inking. Now this one, they have two versions. This one is in the semi bleach, and then they have the unbleach. So unbleach is darker than this one. It's almost the same color as a craft paper, this color, and I'm not so keen on that one. This one is better. Now I already bought like this type of book from Muji. Every time I went to Muji, you can say that. And I like this paper for number one. Okay, it is lined and there's no waste and it's stapler. It is actually a very good paper. It's very considered cheap. What's the price? I think it's 2 ringgit. Yeah, this one has 2 ringgit 90 cents for a good paper that shows shading, sheening, especially shading, and it will not transfer to the back of the paper unless you are using a very wet pen to do something. Most of the time I can use the front and the back all together. Let me see if I can find my old paper. Yeah, somewhere here. Alright, so this book, this is in Singapore dollar, so it's 1 ringgit 1 last time, and it is in semi bleach. Do I have a bleach one here? Yeah, I do. So this is the bleach, this is a semi bleach. Can you see how much browner it is compared? So 2 ringgit 90 cents, 1 ringgit $1 is in for Singapore dollar. Almost all the shop in the Southeast Asia have, almost anywhere you go in Southeast Asia you will see Muji. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, can you see the shading of this color? This is Mont Blanc Irish green, and then let me see if I can still find anything with. So you can see that I can write at the back and it doesn't like bleed through. Some may prefer, hang on, do I still have? No. No, this lighting is not going to show anything at all. But I can tell that it will show shading for most paper, for most ink, those ink with shading properties. Alright, so those are all the purchases that I made. Because this one I did not write anything at all. I think one of these I wrote something. Yeah, again, copy all cow. I think this one you can see the sheening. Hang on. Let's see if it shows. Can you see that? Let me do that again. Can you just like at the edge of it? Just at the edge of this, the very edgish, and it show. You see, this one have what is that? Now I'm forgetting what I want to share. Okay, so sheening, I think you can see at the copy, the word copy there. This is coffee in Malay or local. Now you can see. Now you can definitely see it. Can you see that? No, it's right. So it is a very good paper. It shows sheening, Shading. This is 1.5 stub nib. What else did I write? Oh, and then at ArtFriends I bought Fabriano, which is like, you can see this one, you definitely can see the sheening of a very beautiful green color, and again it's have, I keep remembering the word shadowing, right, so it's a very good paper as well. So I only bought one because I want to try this brand. I have never tried to write with Fabriano since I can get easy access to Daiso paper. Hang on, where's my Daiso? I think it's somewhere down there. Okay, so I can get easy access to Daiso. If you go to Daiso, if you have Daiso near you, try to look for the paper that it says made in Japan. Most of the time, those made in Japan paper, it is actually a good paper again for fountain pen. Okay, so this is, can you see that? This is actually very good paper. So if I write here, I turn to the back, I can use the back. This is my scribbling paper. So can you see this? There's a sheening again in green color. I think this is monkeys. Yeah. See. So try. If you have a Daiso or Muji near you, go and try to buy this paper. Sometimes it's worth the money. Like this is, I know this is 5 ringgit 90 cent. 5 ringgit 90 cent. But it's good paper, right? So I know this is not. This is around 8 ringgit something. Okay, so that's all my rambling for this episode. I will try to use some of them for writing therapy, which I have not done. I have the video, but somehow okay, so take care. I'll see you again in another episode. That's all. Bye bye.